you Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
We'll wait for a few more minutes and then we can start. Okay.
Okay.
So today what are you going to discuss, sir?
I think in the yesterday's session, we have discussed the week eight contents like dictionary and few examples. So today I'm going to discuss practice assignment question from week eight.
Okay, sir.
If you have any doubt, you can ask after that. Yeah.
Sir, actually, I have a doubt in graded assignment for week
Uh,
7.
week seven. Okay. Which question number?
So, question number 7.
Just a second. Question number seven. Okay. What is your doubt in this?
So, can you please just explain that question once?
Okay. Let me share my screen.
Yes, sir.
Sir, our content is until week 11. Week 12
Week
is for
11 only.
week 12 for revision.
Week 12, we don't have any content, just the summary video is there.
So,
That's it.
sir, can you provide us the practice assignment solution until week 5 to 11, one at a time?
No, already there. So, see, for week 1 to 4, we are providing as a different folder. But if you see for 5, 6, 7, it is a part of the weekly content only for after week 5.
Oh, sir, I didn't receive that. That's why I didn't download.
Okay, just a second. Let me check. Oh, I think it is not released yet, right? Okay, yeah, I will release
After
till week
after
8.
week 5 didn't release the practice assignment solution
Okay, I will do that. Yeah,
and graded until 2 release.
grade assignment. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll release after the session. Yeah, I think it's informed, but yeah. So yeah, let me discuss this question first. Question number 7 from week 7, and then we will start with week 8. This is the question, right?
Yes, sir.
So following pseudocode is executed using the words data set. We have a procedure, do something mentioned above. Okay, so we have procedure also. Let me check. Please mute.
క్లాస్ విన్నాక సగంలో అది అయిపోతే బ్లూటూత్ అక్కడ ఉంది ఛార్జింగ్ ఎక్కువ
Better to share screen. Is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So question number 7 is based on this do something procedure. So what this procedure is doing here? So it is taking list as the input. Not this a list is a variable. It's taking that input. Then we have vdict, that is basically dictionary, because here you can see a curly braces. It indicates it is a empty dictionary. B list is basically a list. So we have initialized with the list because it is square bracket. Then we have for each a in this particular list. For every element in this particular list, we have to do this particular thing. Okay, this is what for loop for a statement is. For loop is. If not, so is key is a function which is used to check whether this particular key is present in this particular dictionary or not. If this particular thing is a key of that particular dictionary, then it will return true. So this is how this is key function will work. Now we are checking that if that particular A, means element of this particular list A, is the key of this particular dictionary or not. But if you see, initially it is empty, right? So that is not true. That is basically a false. So not of false will be true. So if not of false is true, so entire expression will become true now. Now we will go to this particular line. Then we are going to add a key that is basically element A, and its corresponding value is basically true. And then we have adding that particular element in the different list, that is basically B list, like this. So initially it is empty plus plus A. So we are appending this particular element into B list. And then we go for next iteration, that is next element from that list. So what we are doing in this particular procedure, we are going to check whether that element of this particular list is a key in this dictionary or not. If it is not, then simply we are going to add the key and the value will be true. And same element we are going to add in the B list. But if you observe here, it is B list plus plus element A, right? So first we are, suppose I have 1, 2, 3. So first one will get added because it is empty. Then again a 1, 2, 3. So basically B list and A list is same thing here, right? But it is a unique thing here. We are going to append B list only when this is true. Okay. For example, I have 1, 1. So not 1, 1, say 1, 2, 1. For the first iteration, for the first one is not in the dictionary. So we are going to add dictionary, one corresponding value is true. Then second one is 2. So we are going to do the same thing. But if we go for a third iteration, again one is present. So one is in a dictionary. Yes, this is true. So not of true will be false. So this will be false. So I can say that B list will give me the unique element of that particular list A. Is it clear now what this B list will return? Unique element of the list A list. Okay.
Yes.
So if you observe, I think this is A and we do something of A will be unique element. So if you see question number 5, unique will be 3, 4, 5, 1.
Yes, sir. Actually, I just understood the procedure and I was able to do.
Hmm.
But this question number 7, actually, since we're using this explode procedure also,
Okay.
so
Okay, so we understand what this function or procedure is doing, right? Now see, we have explode W, return the list of characters of word W in the same order as they are in the word. For example, when I say explode thinking, it is going to return the list of this particular letters, T, H, I, N, K, I, N, G, like this. Okay. And then what we have to do? What will sum list do at the end of execution? So sum list is basically what? Do something sum list. And we are going to call that particular uh, procedure here again. So here if you observe, W is initially emptied, sum list is also empty list. While table 1 has more rows, read the first row, X in table 1. Now what about W here? What W is doing here? W is basically explode of X dot word. So if you see words data set, I have first sentence like it was Monday morning. So first word is it. So if I say explode it, so it will be I comma T only, right? And sum
right,
list will
sir.
be what? Sum list plus plus W. So sum list will give me the list of letters of this particular word. So this is for the first word IT. And if I go for a next iteration, it is was. So same thing, explode will give me W comma A comma S. Again, I am going to append in this particular sum list. So sum list will give me list of all the alphabets in the data set. For example, it was Monday morning. So I comma T comma W comma A comma S comma like this. So this is what sum list
Uh,
will give me.
but
So, sir,
sir,
unique alphabets from each word.
Not unique. All the alphabets. I am just saying about this while loop. Okay. So up till now, what we are going to get, sum list is going to store the letters, list of letters. Like for example, it was Monday morning. So I comma T comma W comma A comma S. Even if there is a repetition, it is going to consider that only. So as of now,
okay,
we are
sir.
not applying the function here, like procedure here. Okay.
Sir, like what I have a doubt in this is like W, which is it's actually an empty list. So for that we are using this procedure explode x dot word, right?
Hmm.
So when we have a word, we are like we are exploding it as it's the example given above. So
Hmm.
W will be a list. So
Yes.
every time, so like can't we say that some list is a list of lists of words, exploded words actually, because every time we are like uh, every time we are just getting a list and then we are appending all those lists to some list, because W is actually an empty list. Or
Yeah. See.
it will be more clear if you just take an example of like writing and then
Yeah.
if we could
Okay.
do it.
So we understand this do something. Now I will explain this. Yeah. I got your doubt that you are saying that is a list of a list, right?
Yes, right, sir.
Okay. Where it is. Hmm. So let's say this is our first sentence. Okay. It was Monday morning. Okay. So first word, second word, third one, fourth word. Now what will happen here? W. So first word is it here, right? W equals to explode x dot word. So it will give me the list I comma t like this. Okay. Now what
Yes.
is sum list? Sum list initially is empty. That is this one. Plus plus what is W? It is a list I comma t like this. Okay. So we are going to append two list here, not list of list. So output will be like this I comma t only. For the next iteration, what will happen? Next word is was. So here W will be what? W comma A comma S. And sum list is what? This particular thing. So plus plus again W comma A comma S like this. So again the output will be I comma T comma W comma A comma S like this. So you are talking about list of a list. That will be possible if I put this W inside the square bracket like this. Okay. Then I can say that will be a list of a list.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So it is going to continue that only it was. So after that, it will be M comma O comma D comma A comma Y. So if you observe A is going to
Sir,
get repeat in this particular list. And if
sir,
you apply the do something procedure, so it is going to give me a unique letter. So I think list of unique alphabet from the words data set, right? Option
hmm.
B is
Sir,
correct
that's
here.
why I am saying it was Monday morning.
Hmm.
A is already present in the dictionary. So we
Yeah.
can't increment A again, append A again in the dictionary.
No, if you talk about this sum list, right?
Hmm.
Or this one, which one you're saying?
Some list, some list.
This one, na?
This one.
No, so here what will happen after the third iteration? Word is Monday. So again, W will be this particular thing. And again, we are going to append it here, right? M comma N comma D comma A comma Y. So A will be repeated there. Duplicate is possible, right?
Yes, sir. But then when we'll run do something procedure, so we'll
Yeah.
get only the unique alphabets.
Yeah. Then after line number 9, here we are calling that particular procedure which is giving us the unique alphabet from this particular list. So that's why we are going to get a unique alphabet from the word data set. So in this particular case, line number 9, this A will be only once. So it will not get repeated. Okay. Like this.
Yes, sir. Understood. So last out in question number
Question number.
two.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Even I have the doubt, sir.
One and second. Yeah, this one. Okay. Okay. Let me take the screenshot. That will try to focus on PA and GA because in quiz 2 you can expect this type of questions. Okay. So is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So here we have Z be a row in the words table such that Z dot word is given to us, that is reluctant. What will be the value of alpha dict? In the bracket we have T at the end of execution of the following pseudocode. So already alpha dictionary is given to us. Okay. So here you can see alpha dictionary. T value is 2, C1, A1, S0 like this. Then we have alpha dictionary again update, and this is going to take Z and this particular alpha dictionary as an input, and we are going to call this particular procedure. And what this procedure is doing, it is taking Z and dictionary as an input. I equals to 1, X is initialized to T, while I is less than or equals to Z dot letter count. Okay. So here Z is what? This particular word reluctant. So Z dot letter count is how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I guess, right? So letter count is 9 for the word reluctant, right? I equals to 1. So I is less than equals to 9. That is true. So X equals to first letter of the Z dot word, that is basically reluctant. So X equals to R here. So we are going to check whether R, so X is basically R. R is present in the dictionary or not, is a key of dictionary or not. So if you see this dictionary is basically this particular thing. Do we have R in this particular dictionary?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
that is false. If this is false, not of false will be true. Okay, simply opposite of that. If this is true, then we are going to add that particular alphabet in the dictionary and the corresponding value is 1. So after this alpha dictionary will be what? We are going to add one more here, that is basically R, corresponding value is 1. Okay, so we don't go to else block, then increment I will be 2. Now again second letter of the word, second letter is what? E here. Again X equals to E. Whether E is present in the dictionary? No. Again false, not of false, again true. So again E1 like this. Okay. Reduce. Again E1 like this. Again we are going to increment. Again next word is what? Sorry, next letter L. Whether L is present? No. Again L is what? 1. Again next same thing. U is not present. Again U 1. Again C. Okay. Now for the word C. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I is equals to 5, what will happen? Tell me now. Because we're incrementing I
C
here,
will
right?
be, yes, sir. So C will be 2
So
because,
X equals to C now. Now whether
yes,
C is in the dictionary?
yes, sir, it's
Yes,
present.
sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Season.
this is true. Not of true will be false. If this is false, then we will go to else block here.
Else, right, sir.
What
Hmm.
we are doing here, for that particular
Updating.
key, we are going to update that. So output of this will be 1 initially, plus 1, that will
Plus
be
1,
2.
2,
So C
right.
will get updated to 2 here, right? Again, what about T? Similarly for T, it is 2, but if I continue this, it will go to else block. Again, uh, T here, T here, so value will be 2 plus 1, that will be 3. Again, for the next iteration, we have one more T here. Again, this is going to be true, not of true, false. Again, else block. Again, 3 plus 1 will be 4, right? Output
Yes,
of this particular thing will be 4 here, because we are interested in finding out the value for this T.
yes, sir, understood. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Okay. So we can simply change the word and you can change the alphabet here. So that will be a new question, right? Simple one.
Sir, they're telling to update, right, sir? So I thought we have to update the whole values. I made everything to 0, then we get T as 2, right, at the end of the execution of
Yes, sir.
reluctant word, sir.
No,
That's
no.
the
We
Actually,
are
mistake.
taking this as an input. Okay. So this is given to us. We are taking this as an input here.
yes, sir. Actually, I also thought the same first, and therefore my answer went wrong. But now it's clear.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Huh?
so can you please show me your schedule of timing of live classes? Sir, in my
Uh,
calendar, there is a wrong timing for the live classes.
it is 6 to 8 only. Like Friday, Saturday 6 to 8. Monday also 6 to 8.
Friday, Saturday, 6 to 8.
Monday also, like Monday, Friday, Saturday, 6 to 8 p.m.
Okay. Thank you,
You
sir.
can check your calendar setting, okay? Maybe time zone will be different.
Okay, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is about the week 7 we have discussed. Now let's discuss about the week 8. In week 8, we have a dictionary. So up till now, we have discussed list. Also, we have discussed dictionary. Now let's discuss a few questions from week 8. And through that, we'll try to understand the concept. So here, a pseudocode executed using the scores data set. What will Z? Okay, is this visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So what will Z represent at the end of execution? Okay, so here you can see D is initialized to a dictionary because it's a curly braces. One variable average initialized to 0, A equals to 0, C equals to 0. While table 1 has more rows, read the first row. Okay, A equals to A plus X dot total and C equals to C plus 1. And then we have if and else block here like this. Okay, and then I am moving that to a table 2. And this is my while loop here up till now. Okay. Now tell me, if I keep executing this while loop, what A and what C will represent? Just tell me about A and C. Forget about this if else
A
block
will
here.
count the total marks and C will count the total number of cards or students.
C will represent number of rows, that is basically total number of students in the scores data set, right?
Yes, sir.
So number of students. What about A?
Total marks, sir,
Sum of total marks.
of the score
Summation of
state.
total marks, right?
Yes, sir.
Of all students. This is what A will represent, right? For entire data set. And C will represent number of students. Okay, so this is clear. Now what about if else block here? Again, same thing. We have a dictionary D. We have is key function. So is key function will check. So here we have a dictionary. Here we have a say K. So is key will check whether this particular key is present in this dictionary or not. If it is present, then this will return true, otherwise false. So here if you observe city town, so we are checking whether city is present in the dictionary or not. But initially dictionary is empty. So that is not true. That is basically false. So we'll go for else block here. Now what we have to do? D for that particular city. So that will be key. We are going to store the total along with the count. Right. So this is what we are going to store. So if you observe, let's say city is Chennai, Madurai, Vellore, again Chennai, right? So first city is Chennai, for example, which is not present. So in the dictionary D, what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the key Chennai and their corresponding value will be what? This particular again dictionary. So it's a dictionary of dictionary, I can say. So it will be a total x dot total. Then we have count equals to 1. Sorry, total is basically the corresponding to that particular city. So let's say for that student, total is 200, 250, 280, 260 like this. So for the first iteration, it will be 200 and count will be 1. Okay. Now I'm moving that to another table. Now for the next iteration, what will happen? Next iteration, because for the entire while loop, we have to go like this. So my next row is city will be Madurai. So again, Madurai is not present. Again, that is false. So we'll go for else block here. Again, for Madurai also, I'm going to do same thing. Madurai and their total corresponding value is 250 and count will be 1. Tell me what about Vellore now? Okay,
Same
first
thing,
tell
sir.
me, are you able to understand how this dictionary is getting updated here?
Yes, sir.
Anyone any issue with this? Okay. So again, for the next iteration, For third iteration, I have a city Vellore. So again, I'm going to read the first row. So I'm going to consider the value for A and C. Again, I'm checking whether Vellore is a part of dictionary or not, but it is not, that is false. Go for else block. So again, I'm going to add a key Vellore, corresponding value is a dictionary, that is total. Then we have 280, and again count is 1. Now tell me what will happen for the next iteration. Again, I'm going for a while loop. My next iteration will be this particular thing. Now tell me what will happen.
Sir, enter the if condition.
Yeah, because now if you observe for the city Chennai, if I check here, city Chennai is already present inside my dictionary D. So now this will be true. Now again, now I have to do this particular thing. So what is this? D city. That is basically Chennai. So here D in square bracket we have a Chennai. Okay. And the output of this particular thing is what? This dictionary. That is total 200 count 1. But we have a total here. But if I add total here like this, now I'm going to get the value of corresponding to this particular total. So that will be 200. Okay. Here. So if you see, this is basically a nested dictionary. So I'm going to go for city first, then corresponding value is a dictionary again. And from that dictionary, I want the value for the key total. So that is basically 200 here. Okay. So this will be 200 plus x dot total is 260 here, 260. So that will be around 460. Okay. And then count is what? Count is again here. The value of count is 1 plus 1 will be 2. So we are going to update this particular dictionary as 460 and the count will be 2. Okay. So this is what we are going to get after the going through while loop. Anyone, any doubt up till now? Line number 15, what we have discussed? No? Okay. Now what about this? What it is doing? Average. What average will represent?
It will represent the average marks of the students.
Of the student.
Average
Yeah.
mark of the scores data.
Yeah. Scores data set, or we can say average of entire data set, right? So average marks of entire data set, because A is what? Sum of total marks of all the students divided by number of students. So that will give me the average of entire data set. Now what we are doing here, z equals to 0 for each b in keys of D. So when I say keys of dictionary D, the output is what? List of keys here. Okay, remember when I say dictionary is like this, A1, then we have B2, C3. Then when I say keys of D, the output will be a list of keys here. That is A, comma B, comma C. Okay, this is what the keys of D will do. And if you observe here, keys of D, that is basically what? Yes, anyone?
The
List
list
of
of unique city.
city town. Yeah, and that is basically a unique one. So I can say Chennai, then we have Madurai, for example, then we have Vellore, like this. Okay, it's a list. And now we are going to iterate through this particular list. So for each B in this list, for first iteration, B is Chennai. So dictionary B Chennai, then average equals to what? Again, so we are going to add one more key here in the dictionary corresponding to that city Chennai, that is average equals to total divided by count. So whatever the value, that is what we are going to consider. So if you observe, my dictionary will get update like this here. So Chennai, again, total is basically 460, count is basically 2. And now we are going to add one more key here in the average, that is basically what? This divide by this. So 460 divided by 2 is what? 230 here. Okay. So this is what we are going to do. And if that particular average water we have calculated for that city, that is 230, If that is greater than the entire data set average, then we are going to uh, what we can say, we are going to increment the value of z here, because not increment, z plus count. So count is what, 2 here, right? So we are going to add those things. So this is what z will give me. Okay, and but what is the question? What z will represent? Now tell me what z will represent. If I say this is 2, the average of Chennai student is greater than the entire average, and there are 2 students, so what z will represent now?
Sir,
And we have
can
to do
you,
this for all the cities, for each thing. Yes.
sir, can you once repeat from line 20?
Okay. See, a keys of D is fine. It will give me list of the keys.
Yes,
And
sir.
our dictionary is city. So list of the cities Chennai, Madurai, Vellore, like this. So for every element in the list, we are going to do this particular thing. So for the first city, that is Chennai, D, then D is Chennai. So I am going to go to this particular dictionary. Then we are going to add one more key into that particular dictionary corresponding to the key Chennai. That will be total divided by count. So if you see a dictionary for Chennai, total is 460, count is 2, and now we are going to add one more key here, that is average, which is nothing but total divided by count for that particular city. That would be 460 divided by 2, that is 230, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what we are going to do, we are checking if DV average. So means Chennai average value. So for the city Chennai, average is 230. If that particular average is greater than the data set average, then we are going to add this count in the Z variable. So count will be 2 here. So I can say that there are 2 students whose average is greater than the data set average here, right? For example, my average is say 210. So here 230 is greater than 210. So here I can say there are 2 students whose average is greater than 230. Can I say like this, or what? Count is 2 here. So let's see. Okay, tell me what Z will represent now. So we can just go through the options. Number of students from the cities with the average total marks of the city. So average total mark of the city is more than the average total marks of the data set. So what we are checking here, average total mark of the city is greater than the average marks of the data set. So this is what we are checking here. And then we are going to add those count in the Z. So option A is correct here, right? So even if you didn't understand the above pseudocode, still you can answer this question if you understand what we are doing here. Okay. What about option number B? Number of students from cities with the average total mark of cities less than, no, no less than, it is greater than, less than average marks. Number of cities, we are not counting number of cities. That is not correct. Here also, right? So option A is correct here. Okay, anyone, any doubt? Very good question.
No, sir.
Okay, great. So we can go to the solution, but I think this is clear. Okay, so try to understand how this dictionary is getting created. So you can, if you are not solved this question, you can solve after the session. Okay. So please solve all the practice assignment question by your own. Okay. So here we have question number 2. The following pseudocode executed using the shopping bills dataset. Let D is a dictionary that maintains the following information. The category of the item purchased by the customer. Okay. So D is a dictionary maintains the information category of the item purchased by the customer. Okay. So if you see the pseudocode, D is empty dictionary. File 1 has more card. Read the top card as in file 1. And then we have to fill the code. Okay, so simple one. Here in this case, you need to go option wise. So what about the first option here? Tell me what it is giving me. As anyone? If I use first option here, what D will represent then?
Uh, Item list, sir.
Category of
Sir,
item.
customer name as a key, and
Hmm.
in inside dictionary, there will be that item set to value true.
Yeah. So dictionary will be like this. Your customer name will be there. Let's say Raj, and then their
Inside
corresponding.
inside every key there is a value.
Yeah. If you observe here, again we have a key
Another
here.
key.
That will be a nested dictionary like this. Okay. And let's say item list, then we have milk, bread, like this, right? So here for item A, so for each A in this particular item list, so milk is basically true. Again, if I go for a next iteration, then same thing for the bread also it will become true like this. Okay. So if I use this particular pseudocode, what I'm going to get the item purchased by the customer. Okay. Can I say like this?
Yes, sir.
But I want category of the item, so I don't think option A is correct here. Okay, so because A is not giving me the category, so A is giving me the item purchased by the customer. Now what about B? If I use B here, is this a correct one?
No,
Tell
sir.
me why no?
Sir, because initially only we are getting false, no, sir. His key is like it's an empty dictionary.
Hmm.
We can't even iterate.
So initially it is empty. If I say Raj is a customer which is not present in the dictionary, that is basically a false. So if this is false, then we don't have else block here, right? So initially it is empty, so even if we do that, it will be empty only, right? So there is no use of this if statement here. D will be empty only because initially it is empty, right? There is no customer in that particular D. Wait, we have for each also, but again D will be empty only, right? So initially D is empty here. Customer is present, but not is not present. So false. We go for a for each item list, but anyway here customer is not present, right? So this will not be true. Mm. So here we are going to add D, that particular customer name. Then we are going to add the category set to true. But again, we are going to make it empty. So anyway, this is not correct. What about C?
It is also incorrect, sir.
Why?
Because if like there is else block, sir, how will we add if uh,
Hmm.
we have to
See, if
add, no, sir.
yeah
Category is
means
also not there, sir.
Category is not specified.
Yes, sir.
yeah category is
Category.
not here. So anyway, this is not the correct one. What about D? D
Yes,
is
sir.
correct, but why
Yes, sir.
correct? Yeah.
Sir, because initially it will be true. Like we can go through inside because there is empty list.
Hmm.
So we'll add that customers as a key, and for each customer we'll check their card and make that true, which will be
Yeah.
what we wanted. Also, it will become.
Yeah. So here suppose Raj is a customer, but initially it is empty. That is basically a what? False, but not of false is true. So what we are going to do in that dictionary for that particular customer Raj, we are going to add the key and the corresponding value is what? Empty
Empty
dictionary here
dictionary.
again. Then this is about the for if thing. Then for each A in the item list, for that particular customer name Raj, what we are going to add the category here. So D, sorry. Raj, then that particular category, let's say fruits,
Dairy product.
yeah, fruits or dairy product, then we are setting it to true. Okay. So this will give me the correct representation for a dictionary D. So option D is correct here. Okay.
But that
Any
means if the yes, sir, I have a doubt. Like,
uh,
if already the customer name is present in our dictionary, so we'll directly go to the for each statement, for each procedure, and we'll just add the category which will be set to true, right?
yes. So initially it, it is empty. If customer name is not present, then we are going to add the customer name. Corresponding value will be empty. But again, Raj purchased the product. What will happen? It is a key here. So this will be true. Not of true will be what? False. So this will be false. So we are not going to again make it empty. So again we go for a next for loop. So simply we are going to update this particular thing now. Okay. If you see the option number B here, so what is happening here? Even though we are adding for the Raj, but again Raj came for the shopping. So D is a key here because Raj is already present. Now again you are making it empty, right? If you observe here. So whatever we have added for the previous iteration, we're updating it to empty additionally. So option B is not correct. That's why. So that's why option D is correct here.
Sir, in option C also, we are adding items, right, sir? Like,
But
no, if
category is
they,
not there,
yeah, yes, sir.
right?
If they ask only for item list, then option C is right, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Any doubt now? Anyone?
So, in this dictionary,
Hmm.
after this for each, just below it, after this x dot customer name, this in this one we are adding category as a value for the key of customer name.
So it is a nested dictionary. So first outer dictionary will be a key will be customer name, and then for that particular customer, we are going to add one more dictionary, that is empty dictionary first, and in that empty dictionary, we are going to add the category, and the corresponding value will be true like this here. Okay, so it will be a Raj, corresponding value for say fruits, it is true. Let's say a dairy product, again it is a true. So this for the first customer. For next customer, so this is a one dictionary for the key Raj. And let's say next customer is Piyush, then it will be again a new separate dictionary. So it is a nested dictionary like this. Okay.
Okay, it's in formation of nested dictionary. The
Yeah.
D will represent all the customers who have purchased the things.
Yeah. The key, if I say keys of D, it will represent the all the customer list of the customers. Okay. So every customer is a key here, and the corresponding value is the category purchased by them. Okay, it's a dictionary of the categories purchased by them.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay, great. Now, what about question number 3? What we have to do? Okay. We need to find out what pseudocode compute when it's executed shopping bills data set. So I think here A is required, right? What A will represent? This is procedure, this is procedure. Yeah. So here question will be compute or what A will represent. This is what we need to find out. Now here we have one variable initially empty dictionary A none, while pile 1 has more cards. Read the top card in pile 1. If the shop name is equals to Big Bazaar, then only I'm going to go for this particular thing. And what we are doing here, BB equals to update dictionary. So we are going to take this dictionary as an input and X here. What is X? That particular card of the shopping bills. Okay. And it is an empty dictionary. So now we'll go for a this particular procedure here. So it is taking as a dictionary as an input. that particular card as an input for each A in the item list. So whatever the item list will be present on this particular card. So that is what we are doing now for each A. For every item in this particular list, what we are doing is key. So first we are going to check whether that category is present inside a dictionary D or not. If this is present, then this will return true. But initially it is empty, then we will go for else block here, and the category is equals to 1. For example, we have an empty dictionary, and let's say for a category fruits, because it is empty, so we are going to add fruits, and the corresponding value will be 1 here like this. Okay, so BB will be what? Fruit 1. So again, we will move that to another thing. Okay, we have to do this for every item list like this. Okay, so for each item list. So whatever the category will be present on that particular card, that will get added in the dictionary like this. Corresponding category will be a key, and the value will be what? Number of times it has
Number of
appeared.
items
Yeah,
purchased from
number of
that category.
items. So if I show you the sample, let me check the common data set here. So here we have shopping bills data set. Yeah. So if you observe here, this is my item list. Face wash, shampoo, onion, bananas like this. Now what will happen here? For every item list, what we are going to do, its corresponding category we are going to add in the dictionary. So
Nigel,
hmm, so for the first item, face wash category is toiletries. So here we are going to add toiletries, and the corresponding value is 1. Then go for a next item list here. Shampoo, again toiletries is present. So here if you observe, that particular category is already present here. This is true. So we are going to increment the value of that category. 1 plus 1, that is 2 here. Again go for a next item, that is basically onion. So that is vegetable. So we are going to add one more key here, that is vegetables, and that will be 1 again here. So at the end of this particular procedure, what T will represent here? So toiletry will be 4. Can I say? Because category is appearing 4 times here. There are 4 items from this particular categories. Okay. For vegetable, it will be 1. For fruits, it will be 1. For dairy, it will be 1. And for packed food, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So after this particular procedure, my BB will be like this. So vegetable 1, fruits 1.
Sir, I guess it will be becoming big, right, sir? Like for food, vegetables are food, right? Can we make it into like food so that all packed and vegetables will come under food only, right? Only
Yeah,
toiletries
packed
and
food. Yeah, we can make it as a food also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 food items we can say. Let's say we have a food item 9. Okay. So this is what this dictionary will represent. Number of items purchased in that particular category. Can I say like this? Number of items purchased from that category. So that is what this dictionary will represent. Update dictionary.
Yes.
Okay. So that is for this shop only, Big Bazaar. So this is for SV store, so not valid. For Big Bazaar only. So we are going to check for Big Bazaar only. Okay. If the shop name is Big Bazaar, then only we are going to do this. Otherwise not. Okay. So after going through all this particular thing for entire data set, what we are going to do, what we are going to get this as BB, tell me. After going through all the data set, what this BB will represent?
Total number of items purchased by customer from all those individual categories.
No, 50-50. Again, anyone?
sir, could you repeat the question once again? What you asked?
Once we have completed this while loop for the entire data set, what will BB will represent?
The dictionary of all those.
He will represent the all categories and their quantity, I
So
think.
dictionary will represent the category as a key, and the corresponding value is what? Number of items purchased from that particular category from the shop Big Bazaar. Okay.
Yeah,
So Big
sir.
Bazaar
In
is
total
important.
bills, sir.
In
Total
total.
bills
Yeah.
will be
Yeah. But those bills from the Big Bazaar only, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, sir, total purchased value from Big Bazaar.
Total, can you repeat?
Total purchase items from Big Bazaar.
No, no, not items. We are talking about category here. So this D will store the category and the corresponding number of items purchased from that category from the shop name Big Bazaar. Okay. So if I go through this entire data set for the shop name Big Bazaar, let's say apparel will be 20 times purchase. Then here household will be 2 times like this. Okay. So here apparel is 3. If I check for next Big Bazaar, again April we're going to consider. So 3 plus 1 4 plus 1 5 plus 1 6 like this. So D will represent the category and the corresponding value is the number of items purchased from that category for the shop Big Bazaar. Okay. If I just have 2 cards, for example, for Big Bazaar, so apparel will be 5 here, sorry 6, food will be 2, household will be 1, and toiletry will be 1. So like this. Okay. If I
So
just have 2 cards.
basically, so that means we are like not actually counting the quantity which is there for a particular category, but just the category count. That is, if apparel is present, like it is in this card, it's 3, and
Hmm.
we are not actually counting the quantity that is associated with it.
No, no, counted is not there.
Like
You are
here,
not finding
yeah.
out counted. No,
Okay, so we are just counting the number of that particular category that is present in the bill and not the actual quantity.
no, no. Number of items. Okay. Trousers, then we have boxers, then we have sleepers like this.
So what if, sir, I want to actually count the number that is there, like yes, sir. So if I want to count for like apparel, it's quantity 2. So if I want to count like 2 plus 4 plus 1. So if in this way I want to find the total number, so how will the pseudocode be?
For that particular category, right?
Right, sir.
So again, you need to update the pseudocode. Again, you need to check whether category is present in the dictionary or not. If it is present, then we are going to add one more key here, that is basically a quantity, and that will be again we need to update this one like what we have done. So it will be like this: D, then category, then we have quantity. Mhm. So we have to update the pseudocode with like this. So D, we have category, like A dot category, and again A dot quantity, which is equals to again dictionary category, again A dot quantity plus 1. Or if you are simply want to do, so that will not increment. If you want to add, so you can add the corresponding that also, right? So from the previous iteration, then you can add plus whatever the we use here. So we need to use one
So
more
I
thing here for loop.
Yes, sir. So I actually want to add exactly the quantity number. That is how much, like quantity is 2. So I want to add that 2 plus 1 like this, in this way.
Yeah, so for that you need to use one more for loop here, and for that again you need to use here again same thing, category quantity plus then category, and then we have to use x dot quantity. Okay, like this for that particular thing.
Okay, so this x dot quantity will actually give me for that particular.
Yeah, and we are going to update this for this one. Okay, for a dot quantity like this.
Sir, in place of one also, if you'll write x dot quantity, it
No,
will work no,
one,
sir.
yeah, one is not required for that. Yeah, sorry. One is just we are incrementing, but we want to do a summation of this one, right? Quantity.
Yes,
So
sir.
one is not required. Yeah.
So
Okay, so we can
Sir, could you
simply
repeat what where one not required?
no. If we want to count total quantity, for example, for this category, apparel is 2, apparel is 4, so 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, right? So for that purpose. But if I want to count number of times, so one will be good enough. So anyway, that will be 3 only. But if I want to do a summation of this quantity, so we have to do like this, okay? But here you need to use one more thing here, okay, for to represent x. Okay, so this is about the thing, but okay, what B will represent? This is clear. What BB will represent?
Yes,
Simply
sir.
a category and the number of item purchased from that category from the shop, Big
Big
Bazaar.
Bazaar.
Okay. Now, once we got this dictionary, what we are going to do? A equals to get max key by key. We are going to take this as an input, and then we are going to use this procedure. Okay. So what is doing here? We're taking that dictionary as an input. A is none, B is 0 for each Y in keys of D. Now what is keys of D here? Tell me. List of what?
List of
Category.
item purchased from the big bazaar.
Not item.
Agree.
Category,
Category.
Oh,
right?
category.
Yeah. So for example,
Food,
toiletries,
Food,
food,
toiletries.
apparel,
household,
etc.
yeah, apparel, like
Hmm.
this. Okay. And if B, then what is B here? 0.
0.
D of Y. So dictionary of Y for each Y. So that is toiletry, for example. What is corresponding value for this one? Let's say here 2, right? Or
Hmm.
here
Yes,
let's
sir.
say 4. So what are the value? Let's say 4 here. So we are checking whether 0 is less than 4. Yes, that is true. Then we are going to update the value of A to Y. So what is Y here? A is basically Y. So that is toiletries, and B is what? B equals to corresponding value, that is 4 here. Okay. Now we are going for a next for a look. Next will be household. Household, let's say we are going to add household, right? So food is there, toiletry is there, house,
So here we will compare the number of household item bought.
yeah. So apparel, let's say it is 4 again. Okay. So for household, what is going to happen? Again, B is what? From the previous iteration, it is 4 now, not 0 because got updated. Now 4 is less than or equals to value D of Y. But what is Y? Household here. What's the value of dictionary and the key household? Here 5, right? Now we are comparing whether 4 is less than 5. Yes, again that is true. So we are going to update A to Y. A is basically what? Y, and Y is basically what? Household. So A is now household, and B is what? Corresponding value, that is basically 5. So B got update to 5. Again for the next iteration. Now tell me what will happen for the next iteration here.
Forgot the food, right? Second.
This apparel. We are considering this list. Then we'll add
Okay.
food here like this. Yeah.
Okay.
What will happen to apparel now if I just add apparel here? So this is list, this is dictionary.
Okay.
From the previous iteration, the value of B was 5 and A is household. Now
Now
tell me,
apparel count is 4 and still,
yeah,
but it won't execute and still the count is 5.
yes. So if I again go for next iteration, my next item is what? Apparel here. But if you observe, value of B is 5 and D corresponding to the apparel is what? 4 here. So 5 is not less than 4. That is not true. So we are not going to do anything. The value of A will be household only. Value of B will be 5 only. So go for a next iteration. Now what will happen for the next iteration?
Next you'll
Food.
check food
Tell me what will
and
happen.
it. Then this condition will get true. Then
True.
it stores food as
Update
9.
9.
Yeah. So if you see here, again, next iteration will be food. So value of B is 5. D of food is what? If you see our
9.
dictionary, that is basically a 9. So it is 9. So 5 is less than 9. That
9.
is true. So value of A to Y. What is Y here? That is food. What is B here? Corresponding value that
9.
food, that is 9. So this is what we are going to get and what we are going to return, because I don't have any other item remaining. So I will
Hmm.
exit the for loop and I'm going to return the value A. And what is A?
9.
No, no.
Food.
A is food, right? Category. So what A will
Oh,
represent now?
category. Okay.
Category from which maximum number of item is
Huh.
purchased.
Most frequent
Option
item.
C, sir. Option
Category
C.
from which? Find items category? No. Top item category, by the item category count from Big Bazaar.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Count is
Find
there.
the
It should not
most
be the answer.
frequent item category, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
From Big Bazaar. Finds the top item category by item quantity? No, right? So A will represent the food, that is basically most frequent category from Big Bazaar. Okay. What if instead of A, if I just simply change this to B, then what this pseudocode will return?
The most frequency item category, how much? Like 9 it will return.
Yeah, but what 9 will represent?
The most frequent item category. And
Mm,
which that quantity.
yeah. So I can say the number of times the most frequent category has been purchased, right? Number of times. 9 is basically number of times the most frequent category from the Big Bazaar. So here simply the number of times uh, from which the most frequent item category from Big Bazaar. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is what A or B will represent. Okay. Anyone, any doubt in this pseudocode? How this pseudocode is working? How this procedure is working?
Sir, for that result, A represent only one of the most frequent category, right, sir? If there is a
Yes.
multiple maximum that can't be store about that, sir.
If there is multiple maximum, for example, let's say any other category we have.
So what else, sir? Whatever it may be, if the food has the four
Okay.
right, four
Yeah. Again,
quantity,
if I
Stationery.
say
it
XY
will
is
still returns the household, right, sir?
stationary. No, no. If I say stationary is again 9.
Yep.
Okay. So whatever the sequence of this list is there, if I say after the food stationary came, then the A will be stationary. If food will come at the last, then it will be a food. No, no, not the first one. Sorry, first one.
First one, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, first one, right? Whatever the category came first in the list, that will get reflected here. Because if you go for a next iteration, even though it is 9, but 9 is not less than 9, right? So this will be false. So you have to consider the first item in the list, having maximum that one.
Sir, if there is equal to, we will consider the last one, right?
Sorry, if it is greater than or equal to, so less than
Y-
equals to, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. In that scenario, the last item, yeah,
Okay, sir.
having same number
Then,
of
sir,
maximum.
if we find the same quantity item in other category, then, sir, we will exit the for loop and return as the value 9.
No, no, we are not going to exit the for loop. We are continue for loop for all the items.
Hmm.
Okay. So here, if you observe, food is 9 times, stationery also 9 times. So
Hmm.
previously, A is will be food, B will
No,
be
sir.
9.
Suppose the toiletries is 5 times and the household is again 5 times. Okay.
Okay.
Then we will go forward or exit the for loop.
No, no, we are not going to exit the for loop. Suppose for the household 5, but value of B from the previous iteration is also 5 here. So 5 is less than 5, that is false. Then we will go for a next for loop. Okay. Next item, that is apparel. We exit the for loop only
Oh.
where only when once we complete all the elements
Hmm.
from the list, or either we'll mention exit here. Okay.
So, sir, we have to check each and every items.
Yes, yes, we have to go through all the items. Okay.
Hmm.
Unless we mention exit keyword here. Okay.
Sir, if we
Any other
mention
doubt
exit
now?
word, then
Yeah, so there will be some condition. If I say, let's say a equals to say 10, if that is true, not here. If I say if a equals to, not a, b equals to 10, if that condition is satisfied, then I will say exist. Okay, so then I don't need to go to entire uh, list here.
Hmm.
Then I will exit the for loop. Okay.
Then if I got one false condition, then I exit the for loop and go to the
No, no,
exit
no.
loop.
Uh,
Yep. No, bhai.
unless this particular condition is true. So what I am saying, if b equals to 10, if
Hmm.
this is true, then only I am going to exit. Okay. Whatever the
Oh.
condition you going to put here, based on that we are going to exit.
Hmm, hmm,
For
hmm.
example, I only want to find out up till food came. So if a equals to food, then only I am going to exit. Okay. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
Hmm.
whatever the items we have. I got the food. Up till the food, I am going to check. Okay.
Or we can put a else block inside for loop.
No.
If
If you
if the
want to
if condition
exit the for
doesn't
loop,
satisfy.
okay. Yeah. No. Are you talking about the exiting the for loop or what?
No. I am not talking about the exiting the for loop.
Hmm.
If the if condition doesn't come true, then we can
Uh,
add a else block here.
yeah, but it depends what we want to do, right? Even
Hmm.
if we don't add, then simply we'll go for a next iteration here. Okay. So
It is not
suppose
compulsory, right, sir? Else
no, no,
should be there for if.
no, not compulsory.
Yeah, okay, sir. Sir,
So
I'm having
for
a
loop
doubt
will
in.
uh,
Okay, please continue, sir.
just a second. So for loop we can exit only when suppose I have gone through all the elements from this particular list or a sequence or a numbers, right? Whatever is given, or unless I mention the exit a keyword here based on some condition, then only we are going to exit the for loop. Otherwise, we need to continue that. Okay. Yes, please go ahead now.
Sir, if there is exit loop function, then we will exit for only that value, or uh, we will exit for that value, or we'll totally stop the loop
We'll totally
running, sir.
stop the loop.
For
We'll go
other
for a
values also, we'll stop, sir. Like
yes, yes.
for toiletries, if there is exit loop going true, then we'll stop for doing it for household or apparel for the next also, right?
Yeah, we are not going to consider other things. Simply, we are going to exit this entire for loop like this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So I think we have this in this week or next week. I don't know, but I think exit thing is there.
So,
Already it is
Yes.
there, previous week only. Exit
Okay.
loop was there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Then
so
yes. Tell me.
in this code, if we have two maximum values which are both equivalent and they are
Hmm.
all lower than those two values, then this won't provide the maximum output then, because if the two maximum are equal, then this for loop will go again and again, so it won't provide the results.
No. See, for loop will continue only for the items present in the list. That's it, right? Here for this particular sequence or the list. If I say food is 9, stationery also 9, so what will happen for this iteration? A will get update to food, B will get an update to 9. But if you go for a next iteration here, next element is what? Stationary. So value of Y is what? Stationary. So for each Y in keys of D. So for every element in this particular list, we are going to do this particular thing. Okay. So here, if that particular thing B is what? 9, it's less than equals to again 9. So that is false. So we are not going to enter the if a block here. Simply we will go for a next thing, next iteration. But here I don't have any other item to iterate. So here I'm going to stop the for loop. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. So please try to solve this question again. Okay. What will happen if we have multiple thing like this? So yeah, try to think about it. Okay. Anyone, any doubt how we got answer C, right? I think this is clear now. Okay.
Yes,
Great.
sir.
Question number 4. The pseudocode is executed using the station-wise card of the train data set. So if you have not seen the station-wise card, so you can see train data set station-wise, and for every card we have this info. Hmm. So for this card, we have a station name that is Asansol. Then we have a train number, train going through that particular station, arrival, departure, a timing is given, and the days on which this particular train is running. Okay. So understand what this card is giving us. So this is giving us the information about that particular station, number of train, so train numbers, the arrival and departure time, and the number of days that train is running in a week. This is what information we are getting from this station wise card. Okay, so here you can see for Balasore also we have two trains, arrival departure time running on Friday and Wednesday only. Okay, so this is about the station card here. Now what is the pseudocode? What we have to do? D M0. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All are initially 0. While pile 1 has more card, read the top card X in pile 1. If station name is Mumbai. So here if you see, we are only going to check for station name Mumbai. So for the first card, yeah, Adra, not Mumbai. So we'll go for a next card here, because if you see, if this is true, then only we are going to execute this particular thing. Otherwise, you can see here, I will move that card to another file and I will continue with the next card here. So you can see indentation here. So first card not belong to Mumbai. So go for a next card, next card. So until we found the Mumbai, we have to keep going to the next card. So like this, no, 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 no. Where is Mumbai? Mangalore, Manmart, yeah, Mumbai. So we have three cards for Mumbai. Okay. So here you can see Mumbai station is there. So up till now, we didn't get this condition satisfied because the station was different. So we have not done anything. The moment I got this station card Mumbai, the condition got satisfied. Now I need to go to this particular thing. So what we are doing here, for each A in train list. What is the train list here? The train number you can see here. So 02283122298 here. So train list will give me the list of the train numbers here, right? So this particular train number, then we have this particular train number, then we have this one. So three things are there. So for example, I will say it is 02283. Then we have 12298, 12264, 12298, 12264. I'm just considering the three trains for the station Mumbai. Okay. Now what will happen for every A in the train list, for every train in that particular list, what we have to do here, for each B in A's of days. So for the first iteration, say A equals to train number 02283. For this particular train, what I have to do, for each B in A dot days. Okay. So someone asked me how to do a summation for quantity. So this is what we have to do. Okay, so you need to add one more for loop. Then for A dot quantity, you have to add that thing. Okay. So whatever we have written earlier, so that you can mention it here. Okay. So this is regarding for each B in A dot days. So for A dot days for this particular train is what? Thursday only. We have only one day. So days will be what? TH. That's it. For then we have a dictionary. Then we have B, that is a Thursday. TH equals to what? Dictionary.
1.
Then we have B. What is the value here? Thursday 0, right? So 0 plus 1, that is 1. So I'm going to update this dictionary Thursday to 1 here. Okay. Here. Now if I go for a next for loop, that is inner for loop for days, I don't have any item, only one day is there. So I will exit the for loop. I will go for a outer for loop now for each A in train list. So I am done with the first element of A, that is 2283. Now my next iteration, A will be 12298 and A dot days will be what? Here you can see Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. So list of Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. Now here it is a list Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. So for every day in that particular list, so what we have to do? So D of B is Tuesday first. So I'm going to increment the value of 1. So Tuesday will be 1. Friday again, Friday will be 1. Sunday again, Sunday will be 1. So what we are doing here, as anyone, if I keep continuing this one, how the dictionary D is getting updated? Anyone? What do you
Sir,
understand?
the frequency of the Mumbai station train visits, sir, on each day, like the number of trains or the same train, how many days it visit through a week?
So this
Number of
dictionary,
trains visit in a
uh,
particular day in a week. Am I right?
yes. So
Weekly frequency of the train visits.
weekly frequency, yeah. So you can see that suppose if TU is 1, so there is one train running on Tuesday, right? I can say like this for the station Mumbai. If you observe, we have just gone through for the first two things. If I keep continuing for this card, so for Tuesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. For this card only, the value of Tuesday will be 6. Now, what this represent? Number of trains running to the station Mumbai for the day Tuesday. So, 6 number of trains. Can I say like this? Number of trains running through that station for that particular day, right?
Yes, sir.
So, simply this will represent number of days. So number of train for the station Mumbai only, right? That will be my D.
On the
Anyone any
particular
doubt?
day.
Yeah, on a particular day. For Tuesday, we have 6 trains running. So if you observe one, this one, then this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. So 6 trains running on Tuesday. Okay. So this is how this dictionary will get updated. So simply it is going to keep a track of number of trains running to the station Mumbai for that particular day. Okay. So here Tuesday is 6 for example. Okay. Any doubt how this D will represent? We have discussed till line number 12 only.
No, sir.
Okay. Now once we got this particular thing, and let's say I am saying this. Let's say
Can you
Monday
please
we
repeat the
yeah. So if you observe for a station Mumbai, if you see this particular card, what this dictionary is going to keep a track of number of trains going to this particular station Mumbai for that particular day. For example, Tuesday, if you see Tuesday, I have 4 train here. 12298, then 64, then this one 97, 68, 90, and 62. There are 6 trains which is running on Tuesday, right? So the value corresponding to this particular TU will be 6. Similarly, for Monday, M is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 4. Wednesday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Thursday, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be 4. Again, Friday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Saturday here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be 5. And what about Sunday? 1, 2, 3, 3 only, right? So this will give me this particular dictionary after going through this while loop for this particular card. Okay. So number of trains passing to the station Mumbai for that particular day. So Monday there are 4 trains, Tuesday there are 6 trains, Wednesday there are 5 trains like this. So this I will get after going through the while loop. Now what we have to do this dictionary. So here you can see initially empty list y equals to 0 for each b in keys of d. Now what is keys of d?
Days of the week.
Yes.
It is
days
a
of week?
list. It is a list, right? So
List
list
of
of
days.
the days like this. Okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If y is equals to d of b. So what is y? It is 0. And what is this d of b? For the first iteration, it is Monday. The value of this is what? 4. So 0 is not equals to 4. So we are not going to do anything. Check for this if statement. 0 is less than 4. Yes. Again, C will get update to what? P, that is basically a list. If you see here, it is in a square bracket, right? So I have to put in the square bracket, that is basically a list. And the Y will be what? 4 here. Now go for a next iteration here, that is Tuesday. Now again, check whether Y is equals to that thing. No, value of Y is what? 4 here. And value of this for a B Tuesday is what?
6.
6 here. 4 is not equals to 6. Again check for this. So value of Y is what? 4. And this is 6. So 4 is less than 6. Yes. So now I need to update the value of C and Y. So C will get updated to what?
Tuesday.
So this will get updated to Tuesday and this will get updated to 6 here. Again go for a next iteration. Again not a true because it is 6 and 5 because next is 5 like this. So in this way what we are going to keep a track. Yes, anyone? If I execute this particular thing for this particular dictionary D, tell me what C and Y will give me. What
Sir,
C
the
and Y will.
list of days which passes maximum number of trains.
Hmm. So value of C will be what? What I have to add here? Yes.
Tuesday and Friday.
Yes. Tuesday and Friday and Y will be 6, right?
6.
Here you can see. So same what we have discussed in the previous question, the same thing here, right? So this is what I will get after executing the for loop. And what we have to find out?
Sir,
C. Huh?
sir, there is no equal to sign. Why you are adding to Tuesday and Friday both?
Okay. See. So we got, you understand this, for C equals to Tuesday, Y equals to 6 for the second
Yes,
iteration,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Now what will happen for the third iteration? W equals to 5. So 6 equals to 5, not true. Again 6 less than 5, not true. Go for next iteration. Thursday, 6 equals to 4, not true. 6 less than 4, not true. Go for
Oh,
next
got it.
iteration. Friday is 6 here. Now if you observe here, for the first if statement, 6 is equals to 6, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now this is true. Now I'm going to append that
Append that day.
particular, yeah, Friday. Okay.
So, sir, list of busiest day in the Mumbai station.
Yes. So busiest day of Mumbai station? No.
Hmm.
Option
List
B, sir.
of busiest
Option
day in the
B.
Mumbai station. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Suppose if this condition is not there here, so I can say then it will give me the busiest day of Mumbai station. And if I didn't represent this in the square bracket, okay, but it is in the square bracket and we are going to append it here also. So list of busiest day of the Mumbai station.
Sir, what if here there is a value which is 7, like Monday, if Monday is 7 times trains are visiting Mumbai,
Hmm.
then we will initialize if we go in the iteration in the 17th line, I guess, one second. In the sorry, in the
Yeah.
20th line, we will change the B value to only Monday. We'll discard Tuesday and Friday, right? If it is
Yes.
7,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes.
So it will be Monday, only one day will be there.
Only month. For example, let's say Sunday is 8, okay, instead of 3. So after going to first C will be this one, Y will be this one. But if I go to our next iteration, let's say for Sunday, it is 7, right? So let's say 8. So 6 is not equals to 8, but here 6 is less than 8. So that is for Sunday. So I'm going to replace with that Sunday, okay, like this.
If
If I
if
say
if sir, I set a condition that y greater than equal to d of b, then it will come as the least busiest day of Mumbai station.
yeah, if I simply you can change this sign to this one,
Mm-hmm.
right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Sir,
But here it will be a still list only, right? Because we are using this square bracket Sunday. So it
List
represent
of
the list of,
list. Yeah,
no,
this list
list
means
of busiest day only.
LEAST. The first one is LIST and the second one is LEAST. Least busiest day. कम व्यस्त दिन जिसे कहते हैं.
Okay, okay. I'm talking about this particular thing. Okay. Suppose only
sir,
one day is there, we have a maximum a train. Still, that will be a list only. Okay. instead of Tuesday and Friday, if we just have one day, that will be a list only because we are putting inside the square bracket that is represent the list. Yes, tell me.
Sir, if we remove this first if condition, then
Hmm.
it will be list of one of the busiest day of Mumbai station.
Not one of the first, whichever the most
But
frequent,
we
that
don't
only it
know.
will remain.
But we cannot say like that. No, first
Yeah,
day.
if you say one of the, then that is correct. Yeah, but it basically give me the first
Yeah,
busiest day.
it will
Okay,
give
First
first
only it
day,
will
sir.
come.
Yes, sir. First
Hmm.
it will give.
but
So,
one
sir,
of also we include that thing also. Yeah.
so then, sir, the result will be the week's first busiest day.
No,
If
one of
I
the busiest day. Okay. Sorry. What is your question? Are you talking about this one?
no, 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 no. If the
Oh,
if I remove the condition y equality t of b,
huh.
then
Yeah. If you remove this,
hmm,
then this type of scenario will not get considered, right? So it is only going to consider Tuesday, not
hmm,
Friday, right? So in that scenario, you can say one of the busiest day. That is also correct, or whatever the day which appears first inside the list that will get represented. Okay.
hmm. Or I if we remove the square bracket, then it will not be the list.
Here,
Hmm.
yeah. If you remove square bracket, that will not be a list. Okay. So please be focused on this particular thing, what we are initializing, what this is representing. Okay. So list of busiest day, only busiest day. Don't get confused in that. Square bracket represent list. Square bracket inside this square bracket like this is a list of list. Okay. We have a dictionary. This is basically a dictionary, and we have one more dictionary. It is a nested dictionary like this. Okay. So this is a list of list. Sorry, this is a list of list, dictionary, nested dictionary. Okay. Okay. Let's go to our next question. Question number 5. How many question we have? The last question. Very good. Okay. Question number 5. The following pseudocode is executed using the words data set here. At the end of execution, C captures the number of words with either all are distinct or at least 3 letters are distinct appear at least twice. So read the question carefully. What is the meaning of this particular sentence? Here it is saying number of words with either all letters are distinct. Okay. So either all letters must be distinct or at least 3 letters are appeared at least twice. So when I say WAS, that is going to consider because all letters are distinct. When I say morning, what about this? It is going to consider or not?
No, sir.
Because your letter are not distinct. And what is or condition tell
Only
us?
one letter is repeating.
At least 3 letters are appear at least twice. So M must be appearing twice, O must be appearing twice, and or any 3 letters must appear at least twice. Okay.
Yes.
Sir, once again, could you repeat?
Okay. So the first condition is either all letters are distinct. So it is simpler words, right? All letters are distinct in this word.
Yes,
Now
sir.
next condition is at least 3 letters are appeared at least twice. So if there is M, so M must be appear 3 times in that particular word like this. No, at least 2 times. So there will be at least 3 letters. For example, M appearing 2 times, O appearing 2 times, and N is already appearing 2 times. Then only in that case we are going to consider this as a uh, we are going to capture that particular word. So at least 3 letters in that particular word should appear twice. But if you observe, there's only one letter that is appearing twice, that is N. So that is not going to consider. Okay. Can anyone tell me the example for this particular thing, this case, the word for this case?
Malayalam.
MALA,
Mississippi word.
Mississippi will be correct. Yeah. MISSI. What is spelling?
Even I don't know, sir.
Statistics maybe.
SISSIPPI. So Mississippi. Okay. So this is the word. And if you see for this particular word, M, how many times? Only one times. I is appearing four times, that is okay. S is appearing four times, that
More
is
time.
okay. And P is appearing twice. Okay. So at least three letters are there, that is I, S, and P appeared at least twice. So the conditions are getting satisfied. So this particular word is going to get considered. Okay. Someone said statistics, right? What
Yes,
about this?
sir.
Are we going to get consider this word or not? T three times, I two times, S
Consider.
two times.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So
We
here
will consider.
also at least three letters are there which are appearing at least twice in that particular word. Okay. So these are the example of this particular condition. Okay. I hope the condition is clear to everyone now. Either the letters must be distinct or this condition must get satisfied. Then only we are going to capture this particular thing. So first C0, table 1 has more rows. Read the first row. I1 D empty dictionary. I letter count. So let's consider was first. Letter count is 3 here. So 1 is less than 3. That is true. First letter of the word W. Is W is inside the dictionary? No, that is not key. Go for else block. Then we are going to add the dictionary, that is W equals to not equals to colon 1. Then I is increment. Go for a next iteration. Value of I will be 2. 2 less than 3. Second letter A. So I will get this one A1 S1. Okay. So at the end of the first word, I will get this one. So what this while loop is doing here? Tell me what this while loop is doing here. Inner while loop.
It is incrementing each and every letter, I mean, making us
Frequency
a
count of
list.
each letter in what's dataset.
Yeah. It is maintaining the dictionary in which the key is the letter, a number of times that letter has appeared, right? For example, in distinct for was only one time. Now let's take statistics here. Same thing, okay? Let's say, for example, my next word is what? Statistics. So again, row DMT, I is 1, letter count 3, 3, 6, 10, right? So first letter, that is S. S is present, not present. Go for else block. So D will be like this. S1, I increment I to 2. Second letter T. T is not present. Again, T will be 1. Again, go for a next iteration. A is not present. Again, 1. Go for a next iteration. What about T now? Fourth letter.
Update the value.
So
Fine.
T is present inside this particular dictionary. So that is key. So this is true. Now we are going to increment the value for that particular T. So T will get updated to 2. Are you getting my point?
Yeah, sir.
Then again, go back for a next iteration. So in this way, what I will get A1 T2. So again, I will be a 2, S will be a 3, T will be 3 as well, right? And what is remaining? That's it. STAI. Yeah, one more remaining, I guess. C. C will be 1. Okay. So this is what I am going to get for the word statistics. S3, T3, A1, I2, C1. So what this inner while loop is doing, it is creating a dictionary in that my letter will be a key and the corresponding value will be number of times that letter is appearing, right? Can I say like this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what we are going to get after this inner while loop. Now we need to fill the code. So for the was, it will be like this. For the statistics, it will be like this. Let's consider was here. If I take option number A, so this is for the first scenario. And let's
Sir,
say
that
we
the
have,
previous was dictionary will gone, right, sir? The will incrementing to empty dictionary for another word.
No, this is in continuation. See, this is a while loop, again while loop. So for every word, we are creating a dictionary, then we are checking this, and then we are going back to a next word. Okay?
Sir, D is a single dictionary only, right? Like it contains
Yeah,
W,
sir.
A, S,
My also that one. It is a single
T.
dictionary. It stores the last letter, I think.
No, no. D is a dictionary that is created
Last
for
word.
every word. Okay?
Yeah, sir. First was dictionary will be updated to empty dictionary for the word,
Yes.
right?
If this is a word was, read the first word. Now this will update the dictionary to was. Now I need to go through this entire code. And here you can say I will go for a next word, that is statistics. Again, I'm going to
Yeah,
initialize
yeah.
this
I
D.
got it, sir. I got.
Yeah. So outer while loop is basically for every word. Inner while loop is what? For that word we are finding creating a dictionary. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to fill the code. So I'm considering three cases here. First, D is WAS distinct. So A is one. And let's say, for example, I have word which is not satisfying any condition. So W1, A2, S1 like this. And then we have, let's say D1, D2, D3, statistics part. Okay, now 3D, right? So 3, then we have A1, I2, C1. Okay, so this is a three dictionary. Let's say we have three different words, was, WAAS, and we have statistics. Now check for all the three cases because this should not get considered, right? Not satisfying my any condition. Letters are not distinct, and also at least three letters are not there which are appearing twice. So this type of word should not get considered. You have to check for that also. So check for the first option. Is it going to capture the C? Both the words, this and this, but not this. Tell me what is this? Okay, what about the dictionary D1 for what the word was? It is getting satisfied. Are we going to count that in C?
No, sir.
Found true A0, keys of D is what? WAS. If D of that particular letter, say D of W is greater than 1. So 1 is greater than 1, not true.
No, sir.
Else we will say found false. So found will
It
be
will
false.
enter.
Again A is not greater than 1. Again else false. Again as again not true, again false. So this found is basically false, right? So for this type of thing where all the letters are distinct, it means that this is not going to get considered here, right?
Yes, sir.
So option A is not correct one. Let's go for option number B. Tell me for this one now.
Yes, it will.
Keys again WAS. 1 is greater than 1. No, right? Go for a next one. A greater than 1. No. S greater than 1. 1. No. So I will check for this. What about found? Initially it was true only. So this is true. So true or doesn't matter this condition is true or false, but anyway it is false. So true or false is true only. So I'm going to capture that particular word. Okay. So for the first word, we are going to capture. What about statistics part? S3, S2.
Found will be set to false, but if when we can R is there, so we can count it.
Yeah. So if you observe here, what will happen? S S will be 2, 2 greater than 1. Yes, that is true. Found set to false, but value of A will be 1. Go for next iteration. T, 3 up print rise. So 3 greater than 1. True. Found false. Value will be increment 2. Again, same thing. I will be greater than 1. So again 3. So value of A will be 3, but found will be false. So this is false, but this is true now. 3 is greater than or equals to 3. Yes. So we are going to capture this word as well. So we are going to capture both the word, this and this one. Now let's take any word. Let's say W1, A2, and S1. So this type of word should not get captured, right? So we have to check for that also. Now is this getting captured?
No,
Here 1 greater
it
than
won't
1?
get captured.
No. Go for next iteration. A, that is 2 greater than 1. True. Found set to false. A set to 1. Right? Next iteration, no. So A is basically 1, found is set to false. Both the conditions are false. So C is not going to get updated. So for this type of thing are not going to get considered. So I can say that option B is correct here. Okay? Because even if you see here, found will be false only when at least one letter appear twice. Okay? So it will ensure that all the letter must be distinct. And also we are counting this A. If A is greater than or less than equals to 3, so we are considering second condition as well. So option B is correct here. What's the option? B. Yeah. What about option number C? Why it is not correct? Tell me.
There is a else block.
Else block, right? So W1, A1, S1. So again, same thing. 1 greater than 1, false. Go for else. Found true. Okay, true. Again, go for next iteration. Again, not satisfied. Again, true. Again, go for next iteration. Not satisfied. So it is going to consider the word was. What about statistics?
Yes, sir. It will consider even statistics.
Yes, it is going to consider statistics as well. But why it is wrong? What about this one? You can take any example other than those two conditions. What about this one? W1, A2. So here 1 less
Sir,
than
it
1.
will consider this also, therefore it is wrong.
Yeah. So if you see 1 greater than 1 for W, that is false. So we are setting found to true. A is basically greater than 2. So 2 is greater than 1. So found is set to false. A will be 1. Again, go for a next iteration as 1 is less than equals to 1. False. Go for else. Again
Since
found true.
found is set to false, so it will be considered, right, sir?
The found is set to true here, right?
Yeah,
For
sorry. Yeah,
S.
sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
sir,
Yeah.
true.
True.
Yeah. So this
That's
is
why
going to
even
consider
double
this
A
word as well.
also will be.
Yeah. But we don't want that word to consider. So option C is not correct. So please be careful while checking for such condition. Try to take one condition such that that condition is become false. Check for that thing. Okay. So what about D now? Why it is not correct?
If it is
I-
greater than 1, it's supposed to increment the
It is
count.
totally wrong, sir, because it is incrementing a value. If we check,
Greater than A, sir.
D option is
Yeah.
incrementing a
So
value, sir.
this is false. So we are incrementing one. Again, we go again incrementing one. So that is 3, right? So we are going to consider that thing. But anyway, it is not true, right? If I say eat, this is also all the letters are unique, right? Here. But if I say I, 1 is greater than 1, so A will be 1. Again, go for a next iteration. Again, I, T will be 2. So this is not true. And found is initially true. So going to get considered as well. But if I say IIT, in that scenario, found will set to false. Is also getting considered. But what about the statistics word here? that will not get considered, right? So here for S, it is 2. So greater than 1, that is true, found set to false. Go for next iteration, again found set to false. So this word is not going to get considered, right? So option D is not correct. Anyway, this condition is not appropriate here. Okay, so option D is not correct. Anyone, any doubt in this question, what we have discussed? Okay, great.
No,
So
sir.
this was our last question for the assignment, but yeah. Anyone, any doubt in the week 8? You can ask.
Sir, in week 7, a few doubts are left out, sir.
Okay, first I will take week 8 doubt. Anyone from week 8, like any doubts in week 8?
Sir, even I have, sir.
No, week 8, week 8.
Week 8 only, sir.
Okay, tell me, what is your doubt?
8.2, second and fourth question.
Activity question.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Second question.
Sorry, sir. No need. Like I did many days ago, so I was confused. Now I'm reading. It's easy only. No need, sir.
Okay, fine. Anyone, any doubt in week 8? Or else we can go for week 7 doubt then. Yes, tell me, week 7.
So I haven't touched
Sir, in week 7,
yet.
I have doubt.
Yes, which question?
Sir, practice assignment question number 8.
Question number 8. What is your doubt in this? Let me share my screen. Tell me.
Sir, question number 8.
So this is 7, and so first we are going to create a dictionary CTD from the previous question, and then we are going to use this, right? So what
Yes,
this
sir.
CTDs represent?
Sir, city as a key, then containing inner dictionary with gender as a key, and
Hmm.
highest mark stored in physics by that gender from that particular city.
Yes. So dictionary will store the city, and it will have the value as
Gender
what?
as key.
Yeah. Again, it is a nested dictionary. Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
gender as a key, and then the value will be physics, maximum
Physics
marks.
mark, highest physics mark scored by
Yeah.
that gender.
Yes. Yes. Okay. This is about the CTD, and then what is the question? What A and B will represent, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
A0, B0. Keys of CTD will be what? City name only, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
L is what? Keys of city of DI. So what
List
list?
of gender of that particular city.
Sorry,
List
what this?
of gen.
List of gender, right?
Yes, sir.
So either male or female, right? M or F.
Yes, sir.
So what we are saying, if first of L is equals to M, then we are going to do this particular thing. Otherwise, we'll go do this particular thing. Okay. So our
Yes, sir.
first gender is M, then like first in the list is M, then we are going to do this. So what is this? For that particular city, for that gender, what we are going to do? If it is greater than the city last, okay. If the marks in that particular subject or what? Physics, na?
Physics, sir.
Uh,
Physics.
is greater than the thing. Like if marks for the male student is greater than for the female
Female
student, because if you
students.
see last of L will be female, right?
Yes, sir.
So then we are going to increment A. Otherwise, if this condition is false, we'll go for else block here. First of DI, first of L is what? Male, greater than this one female, right? So
No,
then
female first L.
First of L will be female, right, right, because it is
Hmm.
false. So yeah, then it will represent B. So I can say that A will represent number of what?
Male
Number of
student.
students who scored more marks in physics than female, right?
Yes, sir.
And B will represent number of female students who scored more marks in physics than male. I think that's the option, right? What is the correct option?
The correct option is option A.
Number of cities. A will represent number of cities. Yeah. Number of male student not correct. Number of cities is correct. Yeah. From which a male student who has scored highest physics marks. Highest physics marks. What's yeah. So this condition will ensure that whatever the marks we are going to put in the dictionary, that will be highest, right? This particular symbol. So highest
Yes,
physics marks. Yeah, correct. So
sir.
highest physics marks than the female. Hmm.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Okay.
Sir, if suppose first of all is male and you are
Hmm.
comparing that male physics mark is greater than female physics mark.
Yes.
But sir, here suppose female physics mark is greater, then we should store that in B, right, sir? But we are not considering that thing anywhere.
Yes, sir. Even I am having that doubt only.
Okay. So we are saying suppose first is M. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And this condition is false.
Yes, sir.
That should be stored in B then.
Yes, sir. Because female mark then is greater for that city.
Yes, the code is wrong. I mean, you need to add some condition here.
Yes, sir. Or in the code, in the above code, we need to add such that male comes first every time to remove this ambiguity.
Sir,
Hmm.
but we are creating key value pair in last pseudocode, so it can be female also first. If that card has female first, then it will be female.
The card had a female first, then in that scenario, this is false. It will go to this particular thing, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
In that,
even
if
if,
males are
huh,
there, then it will be wrong, no, sir.
yes, yes,
If a few cities might skip up.
yeah,
See
yeah,
that? Yes.
yeah. Some modification is required here. That's correct.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Thanks for informing. We'll check this question. Okay, question number 8. Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
how
Any
it
other
is
doubt?
number of cities, sir?
No. Here for each I in keys of D. So I represents cities only, right?
Yes, sir.
So we
That
are
correct.
considering about I only. So
So
number
for
of cities, that
that
is correct.
city, we are checking.
Yeah. The number of cities, that is correct. But the other condition is not going to get considered here. If male student, but here if female student got more marks, then that should be in the B. But that is not the case here. Yes.
Yes, sir. That one very much confused, sir.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. I will update
So,
this one. Yeah.
sir, 10th question of this
Same
7.
assignment.
Yes, sir. Why
Okay.
not option D is right? I'm having a doubt. Option A is the correct answer, but yeah, please read.
Sequence number of a student who has scored more marks than 80. Okay. Physics, chemistry, math. Dictionary 80 stores dictionary sequence number of a student. Okay. Map to a number of subjects in which student has scored more than 80 marks. Okay. Number of subjects. Okay. Then implementation of N sub. What is N sub here? Procedure. Okay. So dictionary 80 while 80 as sequence number N sub. So we need to find out such that this particular procedure should give me what? Sequence number of a student mapped to a number of subjects in which student has more than 80 marks, right? So if you
Yes,
see
sir.
first option here, count zero member. First, we are going to check that particular sequence number is a in the member of M list or not. M represent mathematics student, right? Mm,
Yes,
who
sir.
scored more
Yes,
than
sir.
80 marks. Yes.
80
More than
marks.
80. Yes, sir.
So that is correct. So count will increment to 1. We are checking whether same student got the more than 80 marks in physics as well. Then it will be increment and this will be increment. Then it's going to return the count. How option A is correct?
Because
So
when value returned there, You will do no, sir.
What
Sequence
we
number
want?
create.
Number of students map to sequence number of a student. Yeah, number of subject, that is correct. Yeah. So if you see here, suppose one student scored in more than 80 marks in physics and chemistry only. So this will get count 10, count will be 1, and here not true, so count will be still 1, but here again count will increment to 1, that is 2. So return will be 2. So option A is correct here, right? It will give me the
Yes,
count,
sir.
that is correct. What about option number B? Here we are
Sir,
checking
it's
for this
returning
condition,
true.
true or false. Yeah, that is not
Option D, sir. I'm having ambiguity.
option D.
Yes.
Okay. So this is
So not
basically a
returning
dictionary.
anything.
But it is
Is
a
this
while.
not returning anything?
Not returning anything, sir.
It is not a procedure at all. Right? There is no procedure. Simple code is mentioned here, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
So
sir. Yeah.
the return
anyway,
is
that is
not there.
not correct. Yeah. And
Sir,
member.
sir, if return is there, is this correct? Like if
No,
Mm,
it's not a procedure itself.
Even if
yeah,
we add
I'm
this,
asking
that
about the
will not
code, sir.
pick. No,
If,
because here
if
it is a dictionary, right? And if I
Yes,
yes,
sir.
continue this, what this it will store? It will store the sequence number, then corresponding count. Okay. So this will give me the dictionary. In that, sequence number will be a key, and how many subject he got more than 80 marks. So that will be a count, right? So this will give me a dictionary along with the sequence number, but that is not the correct one here. We cannot satisfy this condition, right? So anyway, option D is not correct.
okay, sir.
Okay.
So I shared to you a screenshot.
Hmm.
Can you just open it? So which has one question. So there is a particular step I do not understand.
Which one, upper or below one?
Below one.
Is this visible?
Yeah,
Floor function returns the largest integer value, smaller or equal to 1. So, okay, floor value is example given. Remainder is this one. Okay. What is the value of B at the end of execution, right?
yeah. The check condition procedure is there.
Hmm. So check
And
conditions, digit is 0, x temporary x. So if x is greater than 0, so we are going to take that particular number here. So
number,
for
yeah.
number in A, let's say 18. So if check condition number is 18, so 18 greater than 0, yes, that is true. So digit is what? Remainder 18 divided by 10. 18 divided by 10 is what? Remainder is 8.
8.
Yeah, so digit will be 8. Sum of digit will be what? 0 plus 8, that is 8. Then we have a temporary variable floor. Temp is what? 18, right? Huh. 18 divided by 10, that is
1.
1.8. 1.8 floor value is 1.
Go on.
So temp is 1 and sum of digit is 8. So go for a next while loop, next iteration, temp is what? 1 here. But still 1 is greater than 0. This is true, right?
Yes.
Then again, remainder, temp 10. So 1 divided by 10 is what? Remainder is 1. So digit is 1. Sum of
Yeah,
digit,
that's 1 divided by 10. We are
yeah,
getting
that will,
1 remainder. That is what
yes.
I'm getting. That nothing else. I understand this everything. 1 divided by 10 is 1.
No, no,
So
remainder,
18
remainder.
divided by. But
We
1
are
we
talking
can't
about
divide
the
it, right?
remainder. So that is 0, then remainder will be 1, right?
We can't divide only. That's why it's coming in. I don't understand that one. So 18 divided by 10 is 8. But 1 divided by 10 is 1.
No, no,
The remainder.
the remainder will be 1. Okay. The quotient will be 0.
Okay. So
Okay.
that's what. And that's everything fine. Yeah, yeah. Rest
Yeah.
everything I
Then
understand.
simply is doing the calculation of a digit. 1 plus 8,
Mhm.
that is 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it is checking each and every value of whether it is dividing or not. That value.
Hmm.
That's it. Understood that. But 1 divided by 10 and that's surprisingly. I thought it condition will not satisfy. Then I will not do anything afterwards. I was thinking.
No, we are finding out remainder only, right?
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
But usually it won't divide, so that it will be like 0.01 only. So that is what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah. So we have defined the function also. Remainder x comma z returns the remainder when x divided by z, right? So this is
Ah.
given in the question. Yeah.
But in the question, it's higher value was there. So 18 divided by 10 is 8 remainder, but it is not in the lower value. So whereas 8 divided by 10, you are saying that remainder would be same 8.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that I don't understand suddenly the code how it works. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Maybe we
Thank
can
you.
add that example also while.
Yeah, yeah, that would be great if you are adding, so no confusion.
Hmm. Okay.
I spent around almost a lot of time on the. Thank you.
Okay. So that's it from my side. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you for the
Thank you,
session.
sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. From now your session will be on Saturdays, na?
Uh, Maybe Friday, next Friday or Saturday. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Chalo. Bye bye. Thank you.
धन्यवाद सर।